Aqua gang, what it do, you guys? It's your girl, Empress 777 here today with a general love message for my Aqua gang. I hope you guys are doing super fantastic. I most certainly am. Well, can't say the same for this person, but you know what I'm saying? We get to that in a minute. Holy angels and spirit guides give us exactly what we need to know. Reference to my Aqua gang, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. These messages are general as well as fluid, okay? Please use your intuition, your discernment, in order to guide you towards the messages that are here for you today, and leave the rest for whoever it's here for. Okay, that's how it works. Place yourself where you belong in the story. If you are a cross watcher, you guys are welcome here as well. Now, please, before we get started, click that like button, guys. Don't play with it. Don't play with it. Click that thing. Smash that thing. Hit it. Bop it. Smash it, click it, okay, please. As well as hitting the subscribe button if you want to make it official and you haven't done so already. You want to become a part of the gang, then do that. You may also want to click the notification bell so you can be notified when I upload for your sign, which is quite often. Whew. I had to take a deep breath on this one, y'all. Oh my gosh. Okay. First of all, I would love to know down in the comments, what's the timing frame for this connection, if you do resonate with it? I wasn't really able to pinpoint whether this is someone new that you're dealing with, that you are now cutting off very abruptly, very quickly. It's like you didn't take any time and you didn't need no time to think about it. Like your sword is ready to go as TTG. Okay, or if this is someone from the past that's reflecting on you. So it could be either of those two. Just take it how it resonates. As I stated, this is somebody who definitely is regretting, okay, something that they did or said. So this could be somebody who did something extremely out of line, out of the way. This is somebody who possibly betrayed you, or someone who possibly crossed you, disrespected you in some form or fashion. Okay, you may have seen red flags in this behavior from this person, and instead of sticking around to see or recognize another red flag, you quickly removed yourself. And this person is quite shocked by your behavior or your actions, but they're also extremely enthralled in thought about how things have gone down. Now, what I will say is you might not realize how much this person liked you, because this was the very next card out, okay, after these two. First card out was, I didn't know what to say. Okay, so for some of you, this person had the opportunity to either apologize, make things right, and they just didn't. Okay, we also have, I think of you constantly. So this is somebody who is now in deep regret and deep thought. I don't feel like this is somebody who thinks that there's still a chance, but I do feel like they're going to try. The only thing that I feel gives me pause is you might feel like it's coming off as love bombing. Okay, they did have your approval in the past and you were ready to see where things were going to go with this person. This is just somebody who you feel may have taken advantage of your kindness, of your openness, right, of the green light that you were giving them. You may feel like this person had hidden intentions based on how they ended up acting. It was possibly very different than the first couple of times that you encountered this person, or the first couple of conversations. They do want to speak with you, but I get that this is somebody who is in a bit of a cowardice energy. Okay, it says it all in that first card. I didn't know what to say. So I don't get that this is somebody who apologized. For those of you who are deserving of an apology, I don't even get that this person took the time to explain. So they kind of let things dissipate. They let you walk away, or they let things dissolve without explanation. This might be somebody who was hanging on to their pride at the wrong time, and now you're obsessing over this, and you want us to do what exactly about it? Now I'm talking to your person, because it says you had the opportunity. All right, energy says that you had the opportunity to speak your piece, even if Aquarius was still going to cut your ass off, which I feel like for some of you is the case. Okay, depending on what you did here. You didn't take the opportunity to explain yourself. You left it open, and you left Aquarius to come up with their own conclusions. Now, for me to say that you came up with your own conclusions, I feel like you had no choice, you guys, okay? This person they forced your hand in this situation. You're no longer going to stick around in situations where you are not being satisfied, okay? Where you are not being fulfilled, where your cup is not being filled, okay? Or in situations that are not serving you for the highest purpose of all. Like you just have no bandwidth for it. You have no desire for it, and you have no tolerance for it. You may be very intolerable to all new people and old people. So the sword is swift, okay? It's quick, it's sharpened. Hello? You just got a new set from Crate and Barrel is what I heard. And this person just wasn't expecting that. I don't know if they're on some sort of manipulation tip to think that maybe you were too emotionally involved for you to fully walk away. So this person may have felt like there was time, right? That they could really gather within themselves a conversation and work and talk themselves up to coming to speak to you. They are embarrassed by whatever they did, whatever they said to you, whatever they did to you. There is a sense of embarrassment there as well, which is why it led to silence, is what I'm hearing. They do want to, they want to come out of silence. I'm just going to say that. I don't know what the likelihood is that you will give this person an opportunity to speak with you, but that is what they are attempting to do, especially since they can't get you out of their mind, or they can't get the last encounter out of their mind, okay? This is somebody who feels like the two of you still have a chance with the Seven of Pentacles, okay? Crossing is the Hangman, right? So this is somebody who hates that what they did has brought things to an abrupt stop. The Hangman is a pause, right? It's suspended. This person feels like they are on suspension. There's also transitional energy within the Hangman. And I feel like you are at the point in your life where it doesn't take you very long to recognize if somebody will fit. It's to recognize whether or not you want to invest with someone, right? Like I said, you don't have a whole lot of bandwidth and patience for intolerable behavior. And I feel like there's something that this person presented to you or said to you that led you to believe that this green light needed to turn red, and it did. Ciao. They want to come in and talk to you about their intentions. Okay, this is somebody who feels like they had an unfair judgment by you because they do understand that you now possibly view them as Jekyll and Hyde, as a manipulator or a love bomber or somebody who was disingenuous, but they were not that. But they also did not take the opportunity to explain that to you. So they allowed you to come to your own conclusions, and now they're mad at the conclusions that you came to. It doesn't make any sense, you guys. See, the Hermit is in the reverse. So this is somebody coming out of hiding, you guys, okay? Real ballsy. They real ballsy with it. Real ballsy. They do not know what your reaction is going to be, nor do I think that they care, because to them, they're ready to feel your wrath, right? They're ready to hear whatever it is that you have to say. This is somebody who does recognize that they made this bed, and they're willing to pay the price just to be able to hear out of your mouth that you're done. So if this is your storyline, I'm getting that for a great majority of you, that was never discussed. The ending. It ended abruptly. There was never a discussion or a conversation that I'm no longer talking to you and this is why, or I'm no longer dealing with you and this is why. That's what I get for a great majority of you. Now, you can correct me if I'm wrong, but I feel like it went straight into the Hangman and Hermit mode. So you probably just removed all of your energy. Disengaged abruptly. They view you as a... This person really likes you, you guys, okay? I'm just going to say that. Don't beat me up in those comments. It's a genuine like and admiration for who you are as a person. Now, does that mean that they're perfect and the way that they handled this was okay? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. They shot themselves in the foot in this one. Okay, they did this to themselves, but I am being led to tell you that this person definitely cares about you. They do see the value in who you are. For some of you, you may think that this person sees the value that you possess or bring to the table for a selfish purpose, but that's not the case. This person does still operate out of certain shadows. I will say that. And this is why they're not able to speak up for themselves, advocate for themselves, apologize when necessary, or explain themselves to take accountability when they need to. And they do feel like you are the one that got away with the 10. Oh man, with the 10 of Pentacles. Okay. 6 of Cups and the 3 of Cups. Look at that. 4 of Pentacles. You just went right into the Hermit mode. Okay. Holding back, being stingy with your energy, or just being stingy with your time. For some of you, you just ghosted them, or you just stopped answering their phone calls, stopped communication abruptly, cold turkey. They do feel like a fiend for some of you at this moment. I'm seeing a little bit of shakes. They are very nostalgic about whatever the two of you share, whatever times the two of you had with one another. That's what's going through their mind. Also, what the potential was to build here, right? Like what the two of you had the potential to build is also something that's going through their mind. Now, depending on how long it's been since this person has tucked their tail and cowardly ran in the opposite direction instead of coming towards what it is that they deem to be their person. They've just instead ran in the opposite direction, like I said, and they're only thinking about the possibilities, right? They're thinking about your kindness, okay? About your generosity, your softness with them, or how generous you were with them. Even if you identify as a masculine energy, this is somebody who's recognizing you as a soulmate. And they do recognize that you treated them very differently. The two of you may have shared a lot of intimate moments, okay, with the Three of Cups here, as well as the love bombing card. So there was an air or an aura of friendship, but there's also a sentiment of passion and compassion. So you may have showed this person a lot of compassion. And for some of you, you may feel like you were too kind to this person. For them to have done what they did, it was almost like a slap in the face. So you just didn't deem the need to give an explanation for your abrupt removal. Okay, that's what I'm hearing. Abrupt removal of your energy. Okay, they definitely feel unstable mentally and physically, this one. Okay, so even if the two of you had only been talking for a short amount of time, you made a drastic change, okay, in their life, in their psyche, in their soul space. This might be somebody who's used to being guarded, withholding their feelings and emotions, and you opened them up. Okay, it's not that you were trying, that's just what happened. Okay, so this person feels a great deal of emotion towards you, and they definitely feel a great deal of embarrassment, okay, for what they did. Did they call you out of your name? Did they start a unnecessary argument? Did they actually, disrespect you or say something out of hand, say something that burnt the bridge or that was unforgivable? I feel like it's very drastic the way that this person came off. What I'm hearing is there may have been some form of a trigger, okay, that led this person back to their old ways instead of viewing you as their new foundation. There's something that was triggered within this person. So you may have been holding them accountable for something, or the two of you may have started debating about something that had absolutely nothing to do with this connection. But then all of a sudden it turned into this Jekyll and Hyde energy where it's like, whoa, who the fuck are you? Like, why are you so emotionally invested in this thing that we're debating about? It has absolutely nothing to do with you. On a subconscious level, you triggered them, and that did lead them to say something or do something, you guys, that they never explained themselves for, that did not match the energy that you would have felt from them initially. So you felt like that was a mask, that was a lie, you're a liar, you are the master of disguise, bitch. Like, who is this who are you? Who are you? Exactly. Which then would have led to you immediately withholding. For some of you, you didn't even want an explanation. And for others of you, you may have been like, well, why did you do that? Or why would you say that? Why are you saying that? And whatever their explanation wasn't the actual explanation. They may have just said something else out of the way, something else out of hand. I do get that this person now recognizes that as an issue. Does that mean that you have to take them back? Absolutely not. But I do feel like this is somebody who is now recognizing that as the point of contention, and they do want to make it right. Okay. Do you have to take them back? Absolutely not. But that's the energy of this person. Okay. Look at that. Four of Swords, the Magician, Nine of Cups, Eight of Pentacles. Look at that. Queen of Wands right afterwards. So this person finds you extremely attractive on so many levels, especially with the Ten of Pentacles showing up at first. And I feel like for me to say in the beginning that you don't recognize how much this person likes you, it is because of that behavior, right? Like, it was like everything else was null and void. It voided out all of the other beautiful energy that you would have shared with this individual for them to behave that way. And for you, that's not something that you're willing to tolerate. So you decided to count your losses. And for some of you, you didn't even invest a lot in this connection. So it really wasn't nothing for you to walk away, right? Like, Nine of Cups, okay. The two of you didn't even possibly get to a stage where you were exclusive yet. So it might have been even easier for you to release yourself, relinquish your power, and remove yourself, right? This Four of Pentacles is suggesting that this person feels like out of control. It's not that they ever felt like they were in control, but they felt like the two of you were friends. Okay, they felt like you built a friendship or some form of camaraderie. One that would make sure that the two of you were always in solidarity, and now that has changed. So they also don't know really who they're going to be met with if they step into this Fool card energy. And this could be where we're getting that stagnation from. Not that you're waiting on them, but I do get that this person has been waiting to move. Okay, they want to show you what they can do with this Eight of Pentacles. They want to really show up for this, work for this. This person wants to make up for what was missing. And they may even want to overcompensate for the ways in which they hurt you. Okay, and they want to mend things. Now it's going to be up to you whether or not this means anything, okay? And I can't force you, right? And all of you will have something different to say. I do get that this person views you as someone who is extremely powerful, okay? Someone who is well-liked. May have a lot of people that are interested in you. That you will take charge, that you're confident, that so they know that they can't just come to you any old kind of way. And they are definitely very shaken that you have walked away completely. That's something that is going through their mind. But then I feel like they quickly talk themselves out of that notion because they do deem you to be a wish fulfillment. I don't get that you felt as deep for this person as they felt for you. But what I do get is you showed them a quality of relationship that they never saw before. And I also get that they would hold themselves back to an extent. That this Knight of Cups is right next to the Seven of Pentacles. So I feel like this person would open up in some ways, but they never really let on to how much they're into you. Not as much as this coming out in this reading. For some of you, this is all news to you. Soulmate. We never discussed anything about soulmates. What are you talking about? So let's dig a little bit deeper here. Take us a little bit deeper, please. Please. What else do we have here, Spirit? All right, we have, okay, toil and labor. So this person does recognize that they have not done the work on themselves emotionally, okay? They also recognize the two of you to be soulmates on a spiritual journey. I don't know if you agree with them, but this is what their energy is suggesting. And I do get a genuine quality about this energy, you guys, okay? This is not somebody who is just saying this for the sake of. They actually feel this. Now, whether it's true or not, that's still to be determined. The Six of Cups did show up, but Six of Cups could just be the energy of reconciliation, right? Even though some people deem this to be like the soulmate card, right? That nostalgic energy could suggest that you had past lives with one another, and that could very well be the case. This is really just effing with this person's energy because they feel like they didn't get to defend themselves, right? Like this is somebody who now wants to come in and not fight their case, but they want to at least explain to you where that came from. And for some of you, they want to explain that it came from somewhere that had absolutely nothing to do with you. And it just so happened to come out towards you. That's really bothering them, you guys. Look, message of concern. Like it's a real concern for this person. They may have also recognized in this demise or this abrupt movement of your energy that this is a pattern for them. Yeah. So we have journey, right? So they feel like the two of you are on a spiritual journey. So they would also be feeling in a very disparaging energy because they feel like they've breached a contract, okay? Or they feel like they've messed up a primetime opportunity. They possibly have not really been into anybody this deep or this much in a very long time, if ever. We have that message of concern for some of you, this person, I'm not saying that they're cowards still, but they may still be holding on to a little bit of that cowardice energy, right? Because it's signifying a message coming through. So this could look like a text message. This could look like an email. For some of you, they may take it way back and actually pen out a letter to you. Please understand if there is a message coming in for you, whatever avenue they decide to send this, it is genuine. That is what I heard. That is what I'm hearing. I get that whatever this person is saying, there are going to be some confessions in this message. This person is going to be extremely transparent with you about where they stand, about their emotions, and about their, beliefs of what the possibilities are now at this juncture. Now that they have affected things, they're also going to take an extreme amount of accountability. Now, again, y'all don't have to get in them comments saying, I ain't going back with this person. I ain't never going back. Never, bitch, never. You ain't never going. I get it. I got it. I get it. I'm just reading the energy. This is what's coming out, okay? This person will want to at least get this off their chest. They do feel like this is going to be something that will haunt them. We have high honor, main male, and pathway. So this is wow, we have main female here as well. Damn, mental imprisonment. So the way this energy is showing up is that this person feels like they were a pompous jackass, that they allowed their pride and their ego to abruptly end something that they never really deserved anyway, right? That's what's in their mind. That doesn't necessarily have to be the truth, right? They feel like they fucked up a good thing. We have the main male, pathway, and the main female. So this person definitely feels like the two of you are divine counterparts on a journey. This is a definite awakening. Okay. For some of you, this could be a twin flame. For others of you, this could be a comic. You like, yes, bitch, because it's laughable. It's a key for me. I get it. This could be a karmic. Could be a divine counterpart, a soulmate, right? Twin flame. It's definitely a spiritual connection, you guys, okay? So I've been waiting for this sign, and Spirit has brought it out in 3 cards, right? So butterflies are signifiers of transition, okay? They are signifiers of going through a divinely guided journey, one in which at the end of the tunnel is the light, and you will be transformed. So this person does feel transformed by this connection, especially with main male and main female showing up. This is somebody who is now viewing this connection as the one, right? Like they feel like they'll never be able to duplicate it. It's really, really bothering them to not know what the outcome will be or where you stand, right? They feel like they let the silence go on too long. You know, it's that kicking themselves energy, you know, wishing that they can go back and redo it. Say something at that moment. Say something immediately. Apologize immediately. Something other than just leaving it. If you are seeing someone else, this person will feel as though that person has stolen their soulmate, has stolen their twin flame. They will feel robbed, okay, of an opportunity. Does that mean that you leave your new person to go towards this person? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. For some of you, that might be in your heart, but that's not the end all be all. That's not the energy that I'm hearing. That's not the energy that I'm feeling. So you have to go with your own intuition. This is mental torture for this person, okay? To see you with someone else as a gift, they will feel as though that person is extremely lucky, and it will make them extremely sick. Literally sick to their stomach, nauseous. To think about you with someone else, to think about you with that person in the same ways that you would have been with them. Doing some of the same things that you did to them, doing some of the same things with them that the two of you would have done, or doing some of the same things that the two of you spoke about doing that they never got to do because they fucked it up, and now you're doing it with someone else. Their thoughts, not mine. They do view you as their comfort zone, right? Like their family, the one that they've always felt like they could be themselves with up until that point that they turned into somebody else. The fuck? Are you seeing someone new? I would like to know that down in the comments. This is going to go different if that is the case for you, okay? This new individual is definitely giving, okay, with this sudden wealth. You will definitely be feeling this new individual, and this is somebody who will not test your patience. This is somebody who is showing up and showing out almost immediately. And you may absolutely feel like this person, this twin flame, showing up, this energy is extremely rampant. So you will feel it energetically, you guys. Whether you decide to engage with this person or not, they will energetically be pulling on your heartstrings, on your heart chakra, on your energy. They're going to be pulling on it. So you will feel it. It's going to be very important for you not to allow that energy to steal your joy, as you will be going through a very joyous time. We have gifts and sudden wealth. So that could be anything coming in for you that you've been trying to manifest, that you've been looking forward to. For some of you, you might actually get annoyed because it's like you've gone through somewhat of a heartbreak, okay, or somewhat of a disappointment of having to let go of this person. If it's a soulmate or a twin flame, then it was painful. I'm just going to say that, okay? If you want to admit it or not, the two of you may have been discussing marriage with the Ten of Pentacles here. There was definitely the ability to move things very far with the Four of Wands. Four of Wands is the twin flame card, so I'm now very, very convinced that that is what we're dealing with here, okay? You're doing your best. And I do feel like you've transformed. This person is now going through a transformation. So it appears that you would have no longer been thinking about this person. You may have let go of this person. They're still holding on to you energetically. You never forget about your twin, right? Even if you decide to move on, there's still something there. There's still something there energetically. And now that you have moved forward, right, depending on how long it's been, you may have matched up with someone else, another soulmate, right? A divine counterpart with the main male and the main female here, transforming way beyond this person's frequency. And now they're coming to a juncture where they are awakening and transforming, only to find that you are either involved totally with somebody else. You may view this person, if they do happen to be able to get into contact with you, you might view them as somebody who's trying to steal your happiness, like cock block, steal your joy, knock you off your game, knock you off your balance. It's like, I let go of you a long time ago. I'm no longer imprisoned, okay? I'm no longer even thinking about you or thinking about this. That will not go over well for them. Again, you do have something new here, okay? With the 11, I do feel like, while it's not a twin flame connection, it is definitely something that will feel like a breath of fresh air, like a gift after a very hard time, a new cycle, new changes, new foundations, all new. That's going to throw this person into a tizzy. I'm just going to say that. Bad health. We have family room and community. So this is someone who may try to do everything that they can to get you to see what the two of you could have been, or what they wanted with you, to convince you that this is the proper thing to do, the proper offer, that they have the proper offer now, that they're wanting to reunite, okay? Have a reunion with you, do things the right way, do the work, right? Like, I've changed, I have evolved. This is why I said that. This is why I did that. Does it make it right? No, I'm fucking sorry. I'm so sorry. Like, I'm on my knees, baby, please. Feel like some of you are knee deep in a new connection by the time they do that. And be honest with you, okay? So that is just, you know, listen, that's the way the cookie crumbles, is the phrasing that I'm hearing. I do feel like it will concern them a great deal to recognize you with another person, but that won't stop them. They do feel like they are cut above this new individual that you're dealing with or will be dealing with, whether you've changed or not, because they're the twin flame. But that doesn't necessarily always be the case. You don't have to be with your twin flame, right? You could choose to be with the soulmate. You could choose to be with the divine counterpart. You can choose to be with the one that's equally yoked or aligned with who you are now. So we have both the old and the new here battling it out for your energy, or energetically, okay? And of course, time is fluid in tarot, so this could be something that has, like I said, this does feel like something that has already transpired, and it feels like a resurgence. So, and we have that retrograde coming up, okay, later on in August. So this could be around the time frame, but I'll look deeper into a specific time frame of a resurgence so you could prepare yourself, as well as a specific time frame for this new energy, this sudden wealth, this gift within connection. It could also be money for some of you, as this is coins here, right? Like coinage. So that might be what you're fully focused on. That might be what you poured all of your energy into, and there is going to be a payout for that, okay? So we're going to look at both new love. We're going to wrap this old shit up, and we'll also look at your finances, okay? I want to look at all of those things. Let's see about the old energy. What do they hope to become of things? What are their hopes and fears of the future of this connection? What are their purest intentions for you? That's going to allow you to know if they have actually fully gone through this transformation, awakened, and ascended. Ascension is the point of which you can start to look at this again if you want to, okay? Of course, I'm not forcing anything. I'm just putting it out there, as all of you are going to feel differently for this person, okay? But ascension is the name of the game. Otherwise, you would be going a few steps back just to be with this person, and that I don't advise, okay? Let's also see what ways are they willing to show up for you this go round. We saw the Eight of Pentacles, okay? How are they willing to show up for love now differently than they did before? What obstacles and blockages might you not be seeing clearly, okay? In all of this, that will also be your lesson and the silver lining so that you can keep moving forward toward your destiny. Let's also see, okay, we already know that they've transformed. What exact changes has this person made, if any? Okay? They could just be on the pathway. You see, they are now pointing out to me the butterflies are in sort of they are all on different positionings down this path. So they're all on different, in different junctures of this journey. So this person could be all the way back here and you're up here. That would not be equally yoked now, would it? So that's the name of the game. That's what we're talking about here. I also want to know, are they really ready for you? They could want you all day, especially when people start seeing that you're with somebody else. Then all of a sudden you're the new shiny thing, or you're their shiny toy now. Now you can't play with my toy. I want it back. I want it back. Okay, so let's see if this person is actually ready for this, okay? Let's see what the potential is for longevity in this connection. We're also gonna tap into new love, okay? I'll get the outcome of the old, and then we're gonna go straight into the new. Who's coming in? What is this person like, all right? What are their characteristics? What's the sexiest quality about this person? Why are they single? Why are they showing up as a gift? What is that? What's that about, right? Like I want some details. I want some details on that, okay? Let's also see, like I said, why are they single according to the divine, according to them, and according to their exes? Or what would their ex say about them? That'll be better. Yeah. What would their ex have to say about them? Okay. We'll also get the longevity and outcome of the new love as well. And then I want to pull a time frame card, a specific timing frame for when the old will make a resurgence and when you will meet the new, or when you and the new will move into a commitment or a higher level of commitment. Okay. Lastly, we will get advice from your spirit guides on how you can best show up for yourself in this next cycle, the connection in love and money, for your divine happiness and fulfillment to flow effortlessly and to bring the manifestations and desires of your heart to pass in the least amount of time. Okay, so without further ado, please click the like button as well as the subscribe button, and I'm going to put the link for the extended reading down below in the description box. I'm going to see y'all over there. Let's go.